Good evening, morning. It could be afternoon where you're at. I don't know. Hello, greetings, Zelda 1 Randomizer fans. Welcome to a game two of the Triforce Play Season 2 brackets here. We just finished game one between Shatty and cUstOm, and we are getting ready to go with game two. I am one of your hosts, PDX Rex. Joining me today is Pedantic Potato. You can refer to us going forward as Snacks and Facts. Is that right, Pepper Dan?
That is correct, Mr. Facts. I am, in fact, the snacks part of the team here. And looks like we've let the runners go, so they're going to start soon. But just to recap game one, it looked pretty close. The game one was a Mags Rush seed, but it was no rush at all for either of them. They had to get every single item in every single dungeon. Took quite a while. Hopefully this one will go much faster for them.
Yeah, I had half an eye on that earlier race. Looks like they both were in nine around the same time. A 12-minute difference on the end of it, but these two guys, very close competitors. Shatty's part of that old guard, custom's part of the new crew, so should have a good race between us tonight.
Yeah, I was thinking about, I'm sure there's statistics about who's won more, who's won less, but I don't think that matters here because it's going to be really skewed because Shatty's been around a long time. cUstOm is relatively newer, but cUstOm is out there cranking out, running seeds every night, getting better and better. And I think the present is what we need to care about. And here we go.
Well, speaking of the present, I do have some facts for you, but I only pulled data from this year, and these guys have raced 50 times, and it is 34 for Shatty, 16 for cUstOm. So it's about a two to one odds here that Shatty's going to take it, but if I were cUstOm, I'd take those odds right now. Like you said, he's been coming on really fierce, ever since the last tournament started.
That is true. And I think that was a power bracelet on the coast, if I saw that right.
Yep, I think that's a power bracelet on the coast. I would go with that.
Of course, the real evidence will be what our tracker, Mr. Caffey JD, puts on the tracker, and he put a power bracelet, so I guess that is correct.
Yeah, big thanks to first, Jess Andy for getting us on air. Second, Caffey JD for getting us tracked. Third, Snacks for you being here. Fourth, Chat for you guys being here. And then I guess I'm fifth.
I guess so.
I can thank myself, right?
I'll allow it, yeah, but do I have the ability to allow it? I don't know. Now, I guess I said that Mags Rush was the previous flag set. Do you know what this flag set is for this race?
Yeah, we got the old walk it in flags. So on this one, we're looking at, you'll know where all the overworld caves are because we're in First Quest Overworld. You don't have to wait for any old men hints to display, so just go ahead and find your items, save the kidnap as quickly as you can, because we have First Quest Overworld, Shapes Dungeons, blank hits, full start shuffle, extra candles, and second quest rooms.
Thank you. And it looks like we have our first real item that we can pick up is the recorder here as the Armos item.
Oh, don't disrespect the potion paper there that Shatty just picked up.
Okay. Potion paper can be useful. Maybe in some edition of the game you can slap enemies with it. I've heard that suggested, but I've never seen that actually work.
Build death by 1,000 paper cuts. Do you think Tektites are sustainable to paper cuts, or do they have like a crab-like outer shell? We're gonna ask some weird questions tonight. Let's get weird. It's late night crew.
I'm gonna have to think a lot on that question. But looks like cUstOm will not have to worry about that because he just picked up a candle, which will take out those Tektites as well.
All right, so Shatty's giving us a peek at the small secret. It is a measly 1 rupee. Couldn't even buy a soda for that right now, but hopefully we'll get a better medium and large. But like we said, we're doing walk it in, so we're trying to go super fast. Who needs secrets?
Looks like cUstOm has found the any roads. Okay, that takes you somewhere. Not very far.
It's centralized, right? It gets you in the middle of the map. Northwest corner.
All right, I like that. I like that.
Northwest corner. Okay, so we're just abandoning the entire South, but you know it happens sometimes. It's. I would say I would give that any road a D grade.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
I would give dying to the keys to pick up the any key in 8 and F, but I would give picking up the any key in A.
Well, when we finally do pick up the any key, then we can give him that award.
All right, Shatty's got an A. He's got that any key. Looks like cUstOm found a take any heart, so he is kind of eligible to pick up the white sword item.
Oh, it's like a 33% chance of it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! No math in Z1R, Pepperdan. You know better than that.
No, I have a license. It's okay. I mean, it's a driver's license, but that has numbers on it, right? That counts, right?
Hey, license is a license, right? I mean, no one's really going to check it.
Exactly.
I just checked. So white sword is 4 to 6, and mags is 11 to 13. So we could get an early mags hype maybe tonight.
I'd be up for that. But cUstOm found level 2. It has got a bomb upgrade for 100 rupees, and I think that number probably means something that I don't know for sure.
Hey, we're only 100 small secrets away from getting that.
Actually, I think I know what that means. It means that the hints are blank, which, duh, we already knew that.
I did say that if I remember correctly.
You probably did.
Hey, Pepper, I got another question for you. If you could replace one of the floor hearts with any kind of snack, what would you replace it with?
Well, you know, part of me wants Doritos, but that would be really confusing because we already have triangles that are orange. So, oh man, I'm gonna have to say pretzels.
I could go for some pretzels right now. I know pre-race we were talking. You're the snacks guy. So what was your pre-race snack tonight?
It was not pretzels. It was, in fact, I ate an apple, and then I had a bagel.
A bagel? Is that like a bagel?
You know, people have commented on how I say things like that in theater for a long time, and it's not going to be fixed if it hasn't been fixed already.
Did you? Okay, so do you have any spread on this bagel?
I put butter on one half, and I put what do you call it? Spread cheese on the other.
It sounds delicious. I went with a ding dong, 2 Chips Ahoy crunchy cookies, 5 Advil, and about 8 ounces of water.
Well, it looks like with that large secret of 92, you could buy a lot of Advil.
That's true. You could go back and grab that bomb upgrade. He just needs a couple more bucks. I might really be thinking about that at this point. I mean, we're in a rush, right? So what way to go faster than to pick up some extra bombs?
That's actually a pretty good idea. Yeah.
Well, some people say I don't have good ideas, but I'm glad that one came through.
I mean, neither of us is, you know, in the top part of the tournament. Wait, well, that we'll see. I guess we'll see how my game tomorrow goes. But so maybe we shouldn't be criticizing these choices.
Not even in this tournament. As cUstOm finds level 8, so I think we've got same knowledge on the same side, right? 2 and 8. That's all we've seen.
That's what I've seen. Oh, and Shatty made us both a liar by finding level 4. Thanks a lot, Shatty.
Shatty, man, why do you do this to us? It's so rude.
He's not even gonna stay in the level. It's just leaving.
Right? Like, at least he could have made it worth it and, like, try to get something out of it.
Oh, that is interesting. He has a gambling spot at start. And with 0 rupees, he could... Okay, can't do anything gambling with that.
Of all the people to get a gambling spot at start, it's Shatty, and he doesn't have any money. He is the most, like, biggest money gambler in this game, I think, if there's a start screen spot. I know there's other people out there that will hit it up when they find it, but Shatty will go back to that start screen and he'll pull he'll pull the lever as much as he wants to try to get as much money as he can because he's a straight gambler.
It's not gambling when it's at the start screen. It's just money making.
Right? It's why it's true. It's why they call it money making because you should be able to win that thing every single time.
All right, but oh, and there's level 1 that Shatty found.
Yep, he's got that any key, so no need to pirouette. He's just going to start cruising through this. I mean, what you want to see here is wand, white sword. Like, you want to see that just hanging out on the floor. You really want to get this thing started.
Unfortunately, custom doesn't have any bombs at the moment. Will not be able to open that level 1.
Well, here's an opportunity to get bombs, but I don't think they probably rolled. Oh, but he finds the white sword cave, so we should be able to get some bombs here, and hopefully he goes back and checks that spot.
As the pedantic member here, I'm going to ask, what cave did he find?
The wood sword cave? Are you having problems with your ears?
You said the white sword cave, man.
Most certainly did not. There's not going to be a clip for proof of that later. This mod's going to get scrubbed. Sorry.
Okay. Well, Shatty having found the sword, and custom finding level 5. Man, we're just finding levels all over the time. As soon as we start talking, something happens.
Hey, the flags are walk it in, so everything's got to be super accessible. We got to go to bed tonight, or we got to go to work soon. We got to get this thing wrapped up like ASAP.
And I've got another race. I am in this tournament, and I have another race in exactly 11 hours and 58 minutes from now. No, actually less than that.
So, are you going to go to sleep, or are you going to take a nap after this?
I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to get a solid 5 hours in, I think.
Alright, so we got the maximum mid-secret. So, custom's eligible to go get some extra bombs, but I think, you know, with what you've got, you go back to the 1, right?
Yeah, for sure. Now, we haven't talked about an important thing here yet. What does this level 1 look like?
Okay, to me it looks like a scorpion. Not the Scorpions, one of the greatest heavy metal bands of all time, but Scorpions. Like the insects thing.
I see where you're going, but I have a more specific thing in mind. Have you seen probably the best work of William Shatner, Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan?
I saw it in the theater 2 years ago. Yes, I've seen it.
So when they find Khan, and he's on that planet, the desolated planet, and he puts those little things in Chekhov's ear. This is that, I believe.
I redact my statement. It is 100% that.
Now, Custom doesn't care about any of this that we're talking about, and instead he is just working on going to level 2 with the sword, so whether 1 or 2 has more items, I guess we'll see.
Fun fact, those are called Seti eels because they are on the planet Seti.
I believe it's SETI Alpha 5, if I'm not mistaken, and that looks like a red candle level 2.
You can not be mistaken all you want. I love that you actually know that. I googled it because it's late. I'm not really trying to like rack my brain, but I think that's probably the greatest Zelda 1 randomizer map I've ever seen.
I think so. And what did Shatty find there? I think
that's a
Shatty's...
boat. That's a
okay.
boat. I don't know if you remember or not, but there is a boat in Super Mario Bros. 3, but for some odd reason, Shatty uses whatever that is instead. I wish you'd go get the boat from Super Mario Bros. 3. It's like super cool.
You are correct. Again. And Shatty is got both items on a 1 there. One was a heart, one was the raft. He has the Triforce and is done. Custom similarly done, and he moved on to level 7 while we were talking.
More importantly, he's got 10 rupees, so you know exactly where he's going. Oh, it's not. I thought he was gambling. Shatty, you're letting us down, man.
I guess he doesn't have anything he wants to buy at the moment.
Yeah, I guess not. He probably hasn't seen the bomb upgrade in 8. I mean, really, what do you need in the seed? You might need to buy some arrows later. Blue rings, possible. Custom doesn't have his 100 rupees anymore. Did he buy something?
He bought it. He bought it. Look at his bomb count.
Yes, let's go. That's
So Shatty did see the bomb upgrade in 2, I believe, so he should know that it's out there, but he may not be prioritizing it. Custom's got those extra bombs because he's missing bomb spots. That's unfortunate.
yeah, that's a nice bomb cappy if I've ever seen one.
Oh, it's level 4. Looks like part of it broke off, huh?
Yeah, we're missing a piece in 4, but that's all right. That's going to give us an opportunity for a transport staircase to go get us in that top part. This is a tough piece to put together, as Custom sees the wood sword item that is a red ring.
That is very interesting because that really makes combat easier. I mean, he doesn't have it yet, but he'll have it soon enough. I think that's going to accelerate the race. I don't know if that really benefits either one specifically, but it's going to accelerate the race.
Yeah, once again, we're playing the walk-it-in flags. We're trying to get this thing done as quickly as possible. We're looking for a sub-hour. We got to go to bed, or we got to go to work, one of the two. So anything that we can do to speed this thing along, I'm all for it. 900 HP likes though. I'm not about that.
Well, you're going to have to live with it.
Yeah, we can't reroll now. It's been past 15 minutes. The rerolls are officially dead. We gotta deal with it. Well, I think we've hit a little lull, so now it's now time to ask chat, what's your favorite late night snack? Put it in the chat. Let's see what you guys got. What do you like? What do you guys like munching on late at night?
If you don't answer, we're ending the stream. We're just turning the stream around and going home.
Yeah, there's no like cutoff point for not answering the snack question. We will shut this thing down like your dad turning it around on the family Disney vacation because you won't shut up.
And speaking of turning it around, Shatty saw that magic boomerang in the staircase there in 4 and said, I am not walking down there to pick that thing up.
All right, we've got Ruffles and guac. I love that. Cherry ice cream. That sounds delicious. We got a quesadilla for Brewers fan. Little post-game quesadilla. Sunflower seeds. Little beef jerky. Peanut butter. Hot sauce and ramen noodles. We got a good variety of snacks here.
And Custom has no time for snacks because he just found level 3 at the Vanilla 1 spot.
So we've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. We just missing 6, 7, 9?
That's what I got in my tracker.
Oh my god, you're running a tracker?
I can't remember that kind of stuff if I don't, so.
I don't even try anymore. Okay, back to snacks. We got a drumstick ice cream cone from BB. I love that. Got chocolate babka. Do you know what a babka is?
I've seen one, but I think it's some kind of Eastern European delicious pastry, I believe.
Oh, I would be all about that. Cheese puffs mixed with plain potato chips. I'm all about that as well.
I haven't considered doing that, but that's pretty good. Oh, and Custom takes an unfortunate death there in level 3, but it's not a very big level. He'll be back at it.
And Shatty contemplating picking up the Triforce there. Chose to keep digging this too, though. Gonna get rewarded with a red candle if he sticks it out.
I think Custom is probably thinking this level 3 with all these blue wizards going, if I could just find another heart or 2, I am going back to get that red ring.
Yeah, we're talking, we got heart shuffle on in this flag set?
No.
Okay, so we gotta find 1 heart in here then? Maybe 2?
Oh, we're going to have to get into that staircase in that room with all those wizards. This is not going to be fun. I mean, for us watching, this would be fun. Fun to see what custom can do here. But oh man, that is a lot of Wizrobe shooting at you while you're trying to block clip.
Yeah, that's Uncle Wizzy's firing squad right there. I think he's out of here, right? You got to go get a couple more hearts somewhere else to get into that red ring. Then that's going to make that clip a lot easier.
Definitely, definitely. Meanwhile, Shatty is working his way. He's got the red candle. He's working his way through level 2. There it is. There's the Triforce. All right, custom's going to go try out a few more spots, see if you can find some more levels or some more take any hearts. Finds a hint shop. Hints are blank. I mean, he could buy them, but they're just going to be blank.
Just been informed that the Coast Heart is in level 1, so we have seen the extra heart. So yeah, we're definitely looking for a take any or one straight out of a dungeon. He's got 4 he can go back to though, or 8.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, I'm not sure I'm going back to 8 at this point, but 4 is a maybe.
Now,
I think clearing the overworld's probably the play though, right? Try to find 6 and 7, and then try to find those extra take any hearts.
Exactly. Now, Shatty does have 6 hearts, so when he finds that red ring, he's going to be able to pick it up right away.
Well, he finds level 7 instead. Immediate ladder block in this room, so we're going to check these other 2 walls. We have an open door, so we'll see which is the fat side. It's leaning to the right side, so we're going to be able to see some more going this way. Custom sees back into 1. Great idea. He's going to get his extra heart. We've seen the Triforce there, so Custom's going to probably make a beeline straight after getting these 2 hearts here.
For sure. Oh, Shatty's out of 7. Nope, Shatty's back in 7. Nope, Shatty's back out of 7.
Oh, Shatty's back in. Oh, no, he left again. I was watching Custom. What was the enemy set he was running into?
I did not track the enemy sets.
What's our speculation on him leaving 7? Too many Seti eels in there?
Well, Custom has been in 7 before, I believe, and he left.
Must have been bad then. I'm sure chat will get us caught up. They're definitely at least paying attention.
I don't think chat's here anymore. I think they all went to the grocery store to buy more snacks. Which is the right thing to do, but we signed up for this,
yeah.
and now we made ourselves hungry and we're stuck here.
I know, I should have brought snacks to the desk is what I should have done.
Yeah.
Choices were made, decisions were had, they were wrong.
Shatty's made a choice. He picked up some wood arrows, so when he finds the bow, he can start shooting those immediately. And I think he did that probably because he's figuring there's going to be some Pole's voice in a dungeon somewhere, and that'll be very nice to have.
Yeah, as Custom gets that first heart out of 1, he's trying to get through Uncle Wizzy's firing squad once again, but they are putting the defense on pretty heavy for Ganon right now.
Now, Shatty
Does
picked
he
up
fight
that red
Ganon?
ring.
He doesn't fight Ganon. He fights Aubergine, if I remember correctly.
That is true.
Aubergine, former linebacker for the 1970s Oakland Raiders. Really tough dude, you know. But he's got to save the Ice Princess, so we're going to do whatever we can to get into the staircase.
All right, that's another heart. That will put him to 6. Guaranteed red ring when he goes back for it.
Speaking of red ring, Shatty has picked it up, so it shouldn't be too much of a difference on the red ring, right? Custom's going to go grab the Triforce out of here. He's going to dip. Probably going to leave the raft and come back and try to get it later, because I would be beelining straight for that red ring.
Should be able to get the raft. I don't think it was that tough to get to.
Yeah, if he runs into it, you know, he might see it.
I think it
Just, you
was
never
over on
know.
that side. I don't think you had to fight through that Wizrobe room to get to it. Oh, and Shatty finds level 6. We now have found, well, every level except 9.
Yep, the bingo card is mostly full at this point. We just got to collect the Ganon kill kit and find 9. Oh, there's the raft. So, yep, we will not get to see the pinchers of the Seti eel, as the Triforce was right here in this first room.
Yep, and just like in the movie, the pinchers of the eel only lead to pain and suffering. Alright, so Shatty's putting some time here on level 6. I mean, he's kind of got it, right? Oh,
yeah. I mean, you don't want to go back and come back up here. You want to get this thing done in one swoop. Seeing Uncle Wizzy's firing squad once again, this should be a fun dungeon.
Well, at least he's got the red ring, though. Making use of that recorder. Jumping back over to level 2. I assume that's to get himself closer to that red ring. Kind of a wide block, but you got to make it, right? I mean, that you need that red ring. And then from there, he could go back into, I guess, 8 even.
Yeah, I mean, it's right around the corner. Shatty's going to try to force bombs, right? He got the bomb upgrade. So you see the Wizzies, you know you want to get the bombs, and there he goes, laying them down.
Finds a staircase.
Gets rewarded with the transport staircase. Heck yeah.
I keep forgetting that it's no heart shuffle in this flag set and wondering why they aren't clearing rooms that might have the item. Well, the answer is, in this flag set, for this race, it doesn't. It has to be in the staircase.
Yep, it is the walk it in, go fast. I've already forgotten twice, so I'm with you. You know, you look at the flags 20 seconds after the race starts, and then you just gotta forget about it.
Though we do need the Triforces, so I guess if it's an easy room, you should still clear it. And hey, there's a map for 6. Oh, that's pretty compact. Daddy doesn't have the ladder, stuck on this side of the room.
Yep, and for those joining us, if this is your first TTP Season 2 race, there is 7 separate flag sets to this. Each runner gets to veto down one of the flags, and then a bot will randomly roll which one they're going to play. If I remember, I don't remember correctly, I'm going to have to go look it up.
Looks like cUstOm with the red ring and full health is now going back to level 3. And before he had 4 hearts with no ring, now he has 6 hearts with the red ring, so now he has effectively 24 hearts, and he was able to clip right in. Good job. That's funny how that works. Sometimes having the extra health gives you the extra confidence.
Absolutely. So these guys vetoed the Just Chirk and the Baby's First Hidden Dungeon number flags. If you would like more information on what these flag sets contain, I'm going to go ahead and drop a link in the chat right now. You can go check it out on our wiki, which has all the information, the brackets, schedule, volunteer forms, participants, seating, everything. Just chilling straight on the wiki, Z1R.wiki.
Yeah, I think pretty much every runner, at least in every race, at least I've seen at least one person bans the Just Chirk flags.
There are exactly
nice
2
person,
people.
nice
There are
person,
2 people that
flags.
like that flag set. 2 people that like that flag set, and they are the namesakes. Everybody else, not a fan. Although, actually, I kind of liked it. I like the starting Triforce. Got to kind of figure that part out, but it just never got played enough, you know, to kind of get in the swing of things.
I played it once and I was like, oh, why is this a pain? And then it was a pain. But oh, look at this. Level 6 has the ladder for Shatty.
That's huge. Ladders just opens up, you know, when you got the any key and the ladder, there's really not too much blocking you at that point once you get into dungeons.
It's true, except the only time would be as if, there's dig doggers or gomas or something, but I don't think we've seen those yet.
Yeah, and there's also that whole like counting to 10 thing, so you can continue to have bombs. But I mean, who cares about those types of things? We're going fast. We're not going to see any of that stuff. It's just all going to be water and doorways. As Shatty picks up the Triforce heart in level 6, giving him a 3 Triforce pieces to 2. I guess actually not pieces. They're units. 3 to 2 unit lead over custom.
All right, so from here, oh, that's right, we still have to find level 9. I forgot about that.
Yep, still got to go through Death Mountain. Shatty's got 8 bombs, so you should have enough to clear through this out. Hoping to see 9 as early as possible. Picks up a little bit of cash. Custom still chugging through this 3. He's got to find an item soon, right?
I would think. Not that many rooms.
It's definitely not in this room. This could be a Triforce room, though.
Well, certainly the enemy set here in 3 is not making this easy by any means.
Yeah, the red ring making it much better. A great decision to get out and go get that red ring so he can take care of the whiz robes pretty handily. Like we said, Custom's come a long way. He's really improved his combat. Excited to see him doing so well. He's a Rookie Rumble 2 alumni like myself.
And Custom finds, I think that's the white sword? Yeah, that's the white sword.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with white sword.
Alright, so white sword in 3. We still basically have 1 item in 8, and then an item in 5, and an item in 7 outstanding. So the bow has to be in one of those places.
Pepper Dan, are you a Rookie Rumble alumnus?
Yes, I am.
Should be getting a Rookie Rumble announcement here coming up probably in the next week, I would think. So if any of you guys are thinking about playing this game, if it looks cool, looks fun, come join us in the Discord. We're currently running a Battle Royale that's kind of geared around rookie flag sets, which we do every year ahead of the Rookie Rumble. We'd love to have you come in and play with us. So get the Discord link. Come check it out if you're interested.
Looks like Custom has picked up his Triforce out of 3, so now the Triforce count is even.
Yeah, I'm just gonna find four on the start screen here. So he looks like he's going in order: 1, 2, 3, 4. He's getting the early ones out of the way. I would definitely be saving that 8 for last as well.
Yeah. Now Shatty continues to go through Death Mountain, is not finding level 9 so far.
He's got the raft, so we've got the recorder, so we're covered.
We don't have Power Bracelet yet, though. But Shatty could have it, but he's got to go get it, I guess, now that he has the ladder.
That is true, yeah. So Shatty's kind of, I would have him occupy the catbird seat currently. He's got more of the items that we may need. But this is really close still. I mean, this could go either way.
Looks like Shatty has now finished off Death Mountain, whistling back over. Yeah, the best nicknames start by accident. So, welcome, Shatty.
Of course.
So Shatty is back in level 2. Wait, why? To buy the bomb upgrade.
To buy the bomb upgrade. I love it, man. We've got bombs everywhere. Going straight to the coast, right? You got to go pick up the power bracelet. I mean, what else are you gonna do? I think this is a great strategy. I know it's only 4 extra bombs, but 4 extra bombs could be huge in 9.
I mean, anywhere. It's always nice to have. Okay, so he's got the power bracelets. I just think he'll go check those spots now. See if 9 is there. Give himself a good idea of, how to route the rest of the seed.
Yeah, so it looks like we're looking at the fairy fountain push block first. I probably would have gone to the vanilla level 1 push block because it's kind of right there, but I mean, Shatty's playing it, I'm not, so what do I know?
Now, cUstOm in 4 has found the magic boomerang and has decided to pick it up, so a little deviation there between the runners.
It's kind of a strange decision this late in the seed. Anytime the clock goes past 0000, I'm not picking that thing up. But you know, to each their own, right? I mean, custom's playing it, I'm not, so what do I know?
I would say that, you know, the way I think about it sometimes, and I go back and forth in this thinking, is that it doesn't really help me with combat later once I got all these other items, but say there's a bomb pack that drops across the river and I have 0 bombs, that could be the important difference, being able to pick them up. Shatty's still looking for level 9.
I mean, it's got to be somewhere, right? Or we're going to be here for a long time rolling a second seed.
All right, there's level 5, and that's one of the 3 places the bow could be.
Yep, you know, with the walk it in, like we said, we're going super fast. So we've got this thing, you know, pared down to 3 dungeons, an immediate map. We love seeing a first room map. Ooh, clap for the first room map, everybody. I take that back. Don't clap. It's late. Have a snack for the first room map.
Level 5 chat says it's a chicken, and it is a chicken. That is wow.
That is 100% a chicken. Yeah. There's no, I'm not saying it. We're on SpeedGaming. I'm retracting this.
Now it's interesting. This 5 could be ladder blocked in some way, shape, or form.
Well, yeah, it could be.
Look,
you know, it's not ladder blocked.
Even in the I guess, is that the top of the beak?
I would say that's the top of the beak, as cUstOm does pick up the Triforce in 4. So he's got the Triforce lead again, already on the start screen. He's going to save his progress. Let's see what he goes from here.
I think, as you said, having that ladder is definitely a big advantage for Shatty at this point.
Yeah, I mean, the speed that it gives you to not worry about having to walk around moats like this, just you truck right through them. It's a pretty big key. Is cUsTom's doing some gambling? I just see a reset, a retry.
Not sure. I was watching Shatty's screen.
He must have lost. He must have not played the money-making game. He must have played the gambling game. Always play the money-making game, because that's the one that you win. The gambling game is the one that you lose.
That's how it works. Oh, it looks like we got a mandatory patcher here.
We've also got a raft check. Shatty hasn't checked the rafts yet, has he?
I thought he checked one of them. Be here soon. Just a bomb shop.
That's like the least convenient bomb shop of all time.
You know, it makes sense it's there, though, because it, you know, you would think it'd be tough to get zoning approval to put in a shop that sells bombs. So the only place that's going to let you do it is some little island out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I bet there's tsunami warning signs like all around the lake.
That's true, and then, you know, would that set off the bombs and ruin your shop?
Well, the tsunami comes from the bombs being set off.
Oh, okay, I didn't think about that. Got it.
It's all good. Like I said, it's early morning or late night or the afternoon or whatever it is where you're at.
I don't even know anymore, man.
I don't think we need to know.
So Shatty so far has not found the item out of 5, but he only went up the head side of the chicken. Now he's going to go to the other side of the chicken, and
the south side of the chicken.
No, it's more like the west side.
The west side, like okay, the west side of the chicken. All right, I dig it.
Meanwhile, Custom's looking through 8. I think one of them is probably going to find the bow. We'll see who it is.
Well, I'm hoping that it's in 7. Because it's mean.
Yeah. I'm hoping. Yeah, I'm not even hoping. It's certainly looking like they're going to have to do quite a lot of digging out of everything. We still haven't seen 9, right?
Still haven't seen 9. These guys thought they were full clear in the first seed. Boy, do they not understand. This is just a full clear Friday. Or I guess it's Saturday now?
Started on Friday. I mean, the series started on Friday, so I think we can still call it full clear Friday. I like that. I think that should be a new thing.
Full clear Fridays? We're gonna vet some seeds that are really awful and then make people play it and full clear them on Fridays? I love it.
It's just a new rule set. You have to get everything.
It's the house rule. You gotta get everything before you go to 9. And you gotta get everything in 9.
No, you don't do the stuff in 9.
Yes, you do, or it's not a full clear.
Our tracker, Caffey, says he's not going to play Full Clear Fridays, but Caffey, let me tell you this. The winner of Full Clear Fridays gets a $15 gift certificate to TGI Fridays. What do you think of that?
That sounds absolutely fabulous.
All right.
But you can only use it on Fridays, though.
I don't want to go there on Friday. It's too busy.
But that's part of the stipulation on it, though. Gift card only works on Fridays.
I think Cokes in chat has the right answer, saying I could full clear a TGI Fridays right now. I think we all could. I think we've talked too much about snacks, and now we're all just starving. Speaking of that, I think Shatty's starving to find out where the staircase is in 5. Where this item is. Thinking if I had a bow, I could use those arrows I bought and shoot these, well, they're not bunnies on his, but, you know, the bunnies. The Pole's voice.
Alright, so custom is ladder blocked out of 1 room, the top room in the 8 column.
Oh. That would be wild.
Yeah, if that was one of the staircase items, oh man, it could be super crazy.
It's funny because the wood boomerang here in 5, not needed.
That would be the best boomerang. Thank you.
Certainly is. You were right. The best boomerang in 5. I mean, 5 has the best boomerang in the entire game, to be specific.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, Custom still chugging through this 8. A lot of rooms.
Shatty with the fire lag strat to get into that staircase. Pretty sweet advanced strat right there. I love it.
That's not even something I would have thought of.
Yeah, it's crazy what some of these guys can do with lag strats, with just like the fire. I remember I got a clip of TA doing one to a Gleeok one time that was pretty sick.
Huh. Looks like Shatty wants to continue looking for, well, level 9 and maybe other things. I don't know if he's seen all the levels.
I don't think he's seen 3. He knows 4's on the start screen, he's seen 7, and he's seen 8, so I think he's looking for 3.
Well, 3 should be easy to find, but either way, I mean, you gotta find 9. Custom found the compass for the Triforce in 8, still looking for that second item.
Boy, he's narrowing down rooms, as we do find level 9. It is in the bomb spot in the southwest corner.
Alright, so that power bracelet is not required. But the ladder may be required.
Yeah, the custom's really got to see this 9 before he gets the ladder in 6. That's going to save him a huge amount of time not checking those spots. But here we are running into another ladder block.
Oh. Well, he might be able to get around it. Now he's just got to kill this Dig Dogger without getting forced into the Triforce. That's sometimes a tough thing. But a nice
But the
job using
boomerang,
yeah.
yeah, the boomerang's really helpful here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, name that tune. What is the recorder tune? It just went do 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 do. I have no idea what that one is, although I've probably heard it 100 times.
You know, I thought I knew what it was until you tried to recreate it, and then now I definitely don't know what it is anymore.
That is correct. It is the theme song to Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. Wonder if
You know, the funny thing about the theme song to Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan is that it's written by James Horner, who also did the soundtrack to Titanic. And if you listen to the Star Trek II soundtrack and listen to Titanic soundtrack, you will see that in the sections of peril for the characters, you know, they sound pretty much the same.
Okay, so confession. I have never watched Titanic.
That is why your heart's not going to go on.
That is probably true. That was probably the exact reason why. I wasn't interested in the theater, and then someone's like, "You want to watch Titanic?" And they pulled out this double VHS tape. I was like, "Nope, I don't ever want to see that ever in my life." And I've kept to that.
I think you. It looks like Shatty has found level 3 while we were thinking about this, which I believe means Shatty knows what the levels are. Lower Triforce count is still dead equal.
You know what would get me?
Equal.
You know what would get me to watch the Titanic is if we swapped the music from Star Trek and Titanic. I would watch it then.
I think Titanic has a lot going for it. I mean, you might not like the whole love story part at the beginning, but once you hit about 90 minutes, it's a James Cameron action film.
I heard it went all downhill from there.
I mean, yeah.
Or down sea? Down ocean?
I think there's hills under the sea.
Yeah, probably.
Daddy finds the heart in 3. Both runners now at 9 hearts.
Alright, I mean, at this point, custom's got to be committed to the 8, right? He's got to see every room except for the one that he can't get to. But it looks like we're probably pulling the Triforce and we're leaving at this point. He probably has... Oh, he's got a couple more rooms he can see, maybe?
Oh, this could be something. And I'm going to disagree with chat. Steel, you said that production went underwater in Titanic, and I don't think that's true. I think in some of other James Cameron movies, the actors almost drowned, but I don't think that happened in Titanic. I believe it was The Abyss where they almost drowned all the actors.
Oh, now we're talking good movies. I would watch The Abyss. Probably not tonight because it's getting late, but maybe tomorrow.
And I think cUstOm feels he's stuck in the abyss of level 8 because, wow, I think he's got to have seen every room except those ladder blocked ones you talked about, right?
Yeah, I think he's just got these ones here to the south, maybe those 3 rooms, and then that's it. I mean, he's got a 75% chance probably. Well, it could be this one. Speaking of snacks, I love the chocolate chips in this room.
It opens. This might be it. Probably. The wand. Not the bow.
Not the bow.
cUsTOm's got to be fuming now.
Yeah. I mean, you already got the white sword. he's got to walk all the way back up and get the Triforce out of here. He's still got to go find the ladder at this point, most likely. I mean, this is not the seed you want to be in.
No. Shatty going into 4. You know, I guess if Shatty chooses to go to 7 first before 8, then Shatty's going to be in the lead. But if he also digs 8, then I think that gives cUstOm time to catch back up.
Yeah, and I think you go to 8, right? There's 2 items in there. You haven't seen either of them. You know where it is. It's closer where you start from. I think he's going to go to 8.
It is the smart move. It's just unfortunately the wrong move, but there's no way to know that until you do it. I mean, if we had hints, maybe you'd find out. We don't have hints, though. And that wand is going to be nice.
He does have the any key out of 8, so he's just looking for the 1 staircase. Unfortunately, it is in that bottom left-hand corner. We saw cUstOm cruise all the way around that 8. We might see Shatty do the same thing.
Wonder if there's a shorter route with the ladder, though. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll have to see when we get there.
So cUstOm's in 7. Will this be the? It's got to be the bow. Yeah.
Yep. We know the bow is in 7. So it looks like we've got silvers and book in 9. Kathy on top of things, got the tracker full cleared, ready to take the rest of the evening off. But he still does have to track triangles for us.
Well, that is what Kathy is known for, both being a very good player, tracking things, and getting his beauty sleep. So. cUstOm going back to 3? What? Oh! Is he? That's right. He's going to find that ladder. Actually, cUstOm's just looking in general for things.
He's probably looking for 9, right? He wants to know, kind of game plan out the rest of this, what he's got to do. I think this makes sense, right? You want to find 9 and then kind of build your game plan off of that, where you're going.
You know, I feel like we all got in the habit of that when we were doing the recent tournament where, you know, you didn't need all the Triforces. Might not be as important here.
He could also be checking on if he actually needs the ladder, or more importantly, does he need the power bracelet? Because if he can find it before the power bracelet, he knows ladder isn't necessarily required, so he might not be digging any more unnecessary dungeons once he finds, you know, what he's looking at. There could be a lot going through his mind right now.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that conclusion may prove to be wrong, because we think it's required in 7. Alright, well,
Caffey says he hasn't found 6, and I don't know if I agree with that or not, but Caffey's probably paying more attention than we are, so maybe he's looking for 6?
I guess we'll trust Kathy on this one.
I'm having a hard time trusting Caffey lately, to be honest with you.
He's been blowing up these Toyota Celica too?
No, he's been blowing up my bracket predictions.
Oh, okay. Well, you said not to mention the Toyota Celica on stream that he sold me that was broken, so let's not talk about that.
Man, those are great cars, though.
Well, not the one he sold me.
Well, I wasn't talking about that one specifically.
Well, I am.
But you probably should have gone for the Chrysler minivan is what you probably should have gone for.
Well, mistakes were made. Right, cUstOm found 9.
Just what I thought he was looking for.
He's still looking for something else, though.
Yeah, he's got a lot of things he's looking for. Unfortunately, we talked about this 30 minutes ago. This ladder for Shatty, man, it opens up the dungeons to get you where you really need to be without really forcing you to walk around things. It's a very simple concept, but very important.
Too bad there's no way to know what custom's looking for. There's no way to know.
Yeah, I mean, I wish there was like something we could reference to see like what he was looking for, but I guess we'll just have to just keep speculating on, what could it be?
I mean, maybe in the future we should have a person dedicated to tracking these kind of things.
Yeah, maybe we could build like a program to like rule out what he's already seen and what he needs to see to be successful in winning. Yeah, that would be great.
That's true.
I'm gonna find the feedback form, put that in.
I think we should. I think we should.
If something like that were to happen, I would vote for it as probably like the new item or concept of the year in the annual Z1R awards show, which you can make suggestions to get your, what are the nominations? Just go to z1r.wiki and it's right there on the front page. Suggest everything you want. You can vote for a plethora of things. Winter Tournament Match of the Year, TTP2 Tournament Match of the Year. Oh, Pepper, what is that?
That kind of looks like a bow that Shatty has found to level 7.
Whew, we're cooking. We're about ready to walk it in. We just need to wrap up the 7, tidy up 8, get down to 9, and find those silvers.
And now, thanks to all of that, we know that the time it takes Shatty to find the bow in level 7 is equal to the time it takes you to shill for the Z1R wiki.
Someone's got to shill for the wiki. So glad it's back up. Great reference, great resource. If you guys haven't been there, I'd go check it out.
I bet Caffey, in his attempt to try to get your attention about custom looking for 6, has probably added a page to the wiki to tell you that because he knows it's the best way to get your attention. Okay, Shatty's on the Triforce in 7 here.
All right, so it's just a quick jump over to 8. It's probably it's right here, isn't it?
The question is, will Shatty look for the silvers in 8? But based on past matches, I don't think he will. I think he will just go straight to 9 once he has the Triforce in 8.
Yeah, Custom does pick up his ladder in 6, so he's gonna get the Triforce out of here. Quick cleanup of 5, and then he's going straight to 7. So this might be a little closer with how quickly Shatty picked up the bow in 7. Might be a little more closer than I think it is.
That's a good point.
Depending on if Shatty digs this 8, right? I mean, if he digs this whole thing out to get the other item,
yeah,
he's going
pretty much that would be the
he's going the opposite way.
And that's right, the Triforce was in the E column, I believe. So yeah, if he goes around the right side and loops around, yeah, could be the same amount of time. And Custom's got all the support items he needs now to find that bow, and looks like he's
gonna answer
5.
Gonna answer a question in chat. Yumi, we know these silvers are in 9 because Caffey has marked everything else off of the tracker for us.
Maybe we should review the walk-it-in flags for Yumi. They have blank hints.
I wasn't gonna say it. I was gonna say it the nice way, but if you're gonna be like that, I'll let you be that. Oh, hey, look, it's a duck.
I think we established earlier it was a chicken, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, a chicken. And we know that the Triforce is in the western half of the chicken, if I remember correctly.
I believe that's correct. No. The Triforce was in the eastern half. The item was in the western half.
That's correct. That's right.
I believe the Triforce is up in the literal top of the beak.
You know what's in the top of the screen is the name of the flag set that we're playing as well, for anybody who's just joined us.
I mean, there's the phrase, read the room, and Yumi could have literally read the room.
I gotta tell you though, man, for how many times I've updated that thing, I've walked into like things like this and not read it. It's just, I don't know why, but it's just not somewhere where my eyes gravitate.
And to be fair, in the previous tournament, most people, we would all miss the thing where it told us how many Triforces were required as well.
Yeah, because part of that was having somebody actually update it on time and knowing how to update it. And a lot of this stuff, you're so engaged on what's happening that you just forget those things ever happened. Like I did a restream last night. I didn't start the timer until like 15 minutes into it because I totally blanked on it. Well, look where Shatty's at.
Man, he is taking the full tour.
It's kind of. Well, I guess he might have came down from the V column. He's gonna pick it up.
Found the wand. Yeah. Well.
I mean, why not, right? You're not gonna get mags at this point. You're not quite there. You need what? One more? 8, 9, 10, 11. No, he's mags eligible. Did we see mags? We had to have seen. We've seen everything. Like
the mags is right on the coast. So it'd actually be easy to get from start. But yeah, he's probably assuming it's not a guarantee at this level of hearts, and the wand is, and you can do the wand plus white sword, hit both buttons at the same time trick, and get the same amount of damage.
Yeah, because you're gonna flute to what 3 or 5, whatever's over on the western side of the map to get towards 9. It's not worth checking mags at this point.
I wonder why cUstOm didn't just well, cUstOm doesn't know about the item here. No, cUstOm's still got to go to the west side of the chicken to find the boomerang to know that it's not the silver arrows.
Yeah, I mean this chicken is very spread out. It goes east to west in a pretty awkward, way, like chickens do.
If we had a chickenologist in here, they could probably tell us that that's true. I wouldn't be surprised, if I might believe it if the chickenologist told me that they align themselves to the sun or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, a chickenologist has spent, many hours studying the widths and different varieties of chickens. They would have to have more insight. I think for game 3, we need to contact our local chickenologist and invite them on to do some color chicken commentary with us.
I should be commenting on how level 9, but I still have more chicken comments to make. Because I don't know if you knew this, but chickenologists actually have military rankings.
Oh, they do they?
Yeah, that's how Colonel Sanders became Colonel Sanders. All right, and Shatty is in level 9, and oh my god, there's the compass, so he knows where Zelda is, doesn't have to worry about which doors open, don't open. That's very handy. Does he have to listen for anything?
You have to listen to be sad because we're on SpeedGaming, so I can't use the Discord soundboard and give you a put-ting. If we were on Z1R Randomizer, I totally would have done that. But we've all been here before. We're looking for making bacon. We're looking for finding the lady. It's Mario. So are we looking for Princess Peach? Or is it Daisy? I get confused when it comes to Mario.
I don't understand that caddy multiverse. Not sure which timeline this caddy is in. I do enjoy the chicken comments in chat. So cUstOm has seen the wood boomerang, and now he knows he's got to get to 7.
Yeah, the western side of the chicken has let him down. It's not insurmountable. As Shatty finds the book, says no, thank you. Nines can be nines. They can get kind of funky. So we're just gonna have to see as we do find the door to Princess Peach or Daisy or whoever it is. Do you think they have? Do you think they have chickens in Mario Land? That's what it's
Yes.
called, or Mushroom Kingdom. They have chickens in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Well, I mean, we know they do in the Zelda world, but in the Mushroom Kingdom, I'm not sure. Maybe chat knows.
Do you think the ice climbers eat chicken nuggets?
No,
Why not?
I don't think chickens live in the Ice Climber land. They would have to be imported.
Could be a fair point.
All right. Well, Shatty is making his way through level 9 here, while cUstOm is making it through 7. Sees the Triforce. I think the bow is pretty soon here.
I think it's this room, yeah. And then the Triforce. No, this is transport.
Oh. Chat is pointing out the penguin could be an appropriate replacement for chicken. That's true.
Hey, you played Breath of the Wild, right?
Yes.
You could pick up the chickens and throw them in that one, couldn't you?
I really don't remember.
Isn't there a Mario game where you can throw a duck off a cliff?
I don't know.
A penguin, that's right. You can throw a penguin off a cliff.
Oh, that's
Pepper,
the Mario 64 thing. Yeah.
Or you could throw pigeons in Z3 as well. Or pigeons. You can throw pigeons in Z3. Throw chickens in Z3.
Gotta get your bird straight, man.
Yeah, it's just... What's your favorite bird?
It looks like chat is bailing you out, so thank you, Wanderer. Breath of the Wild, Choose the Kingdom, and Link to the Past all have throwable chickens.
You know it's a good game when you can throw chickens. Let's just be honest.
I think they teach that in game school.
Yeah, if you don't put throwing chickens in the first hour of your game, it's not a good game.
Did I just hear Ganon?
I just heard a roar. Oh yes, we did. It's Bowser also, by the way. Or is that King Koopa? Mario's so weird. I guess Ganon, you got Ganondorfs. What?
Did he? What? Does he just stop
He
an
doesn't
A?
He doesn't have silvers, dude.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about that detail.
All this chicken talk, and we forgot that he's gotta find the chicken skewer before he can roast the chicken.
Once again, I am not going to win an announcer award.
I'm still gonna nominate Snacks and Facts as one of the top announcing teams, purely on the chicken commentary. Chickenologists, probably one of the best memes of the year.
It's a job, not a meme. Show it some respect.
Chickenologist, I don't think there's a category for best Z1R job in Hyrule.
You could make the category. You're the category man.
That is true, I could make the category.
Alright, cUstOm back here at 7. I mean, never left.
He's at the Triforce in 7. Caffey, did he get the bow? I haven't seen it put on the tracker yet. I'm gonna go with no, because Caffey is a professional tracker, and he would have tracked it if it happened.
Can he still be nominated if we do such a bad job at commentary?
I don't know if we've separated trackers, but I would put Caffey on at least the second team all-tracker team. I'd have to review everybody's stats, but definitely a second teamer, if not a first team.
Because I'm just thinking, it's one of those issues of if we do a terrible job of knowing the facts, is that Caffey's fault, for him not communicating well enough with us. Is what I'm saying.
Well, as one half of stats and facts, we should put the disclaimer out that there is absolutely no guarantees of any factual facts or
I'm gonna have to
stats.
stop you there, sir. Looks like Mr. Caddy has found the silver arrows. The clock is ticking very fast now for custom. And I believe Caddy knows the way to Bowser and also the way to Zelda. So this could be over pretty soon. And I apparently have silenced you entirely, which was not my intention.
No, you're all right. Before we get back to Bowser / King Koopa or whatever it's called, who is your favorite celebrity chicken?
Celebrity chicken. Probably the one from the Muppets.
Ooh, that's a great celebrity chicken.
I don't know why. That's just literally it just came to my head first and used this celebrity chicken.
Love it. My favorite celebrity chicken is Bellina from Return to Oz.
I've not seen that.
Oh, if you got Disney Plus, it's a must-watch.
Looks like Shatty now engaging with King Bowser Koopa the Third. Needs
Yep,
8
6
hits with the
stabs
white sword.
or eight hits with the white sword. So I got 6 stuck in my mind from all the IHOP $6 weekend pancake commercials Twitch has been showing me. Shatty with the kill and the up A. He knows where the lady is. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get some GGs in the chat as Shatty is going to round this thing out here. Just a couple screens.
He could still not make it.
He could stop, go outside and smoke probably 10 butts, and he would still win this at this point. Although custom he's right there. He's going to be pretty upset that he's going to last location this bow though, right as Shatty finishes.
I feel like Shatty had a much better search for the bow in 7. I don't know why. And
yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, I think definitely keys here. The ladder early. I think he did see much less rooms in this 7.
And we have our winner of this race and winner of the series, Shatty, with us. Welcome, Caddy.
What is going on?
GG Shatty, who's your favorite celebrity chicken?
Do I have one?
You have to have one. It's required for the interview.
All right. Well, thanks for doing the comms, guys. We'll see you later.
All right, but you should know that your name is Caddy now. All right, and our race winner, welcome into the chat, is Caddy. Welcome, Caddy.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Caddy. First question is, who's your favorite celebrity chicken?
Well, wait a second.
Shatty, what do you think propelled you to victory tonight? What do you think was the key to the seed?
Custom fall asleep in his chair, maybe? I don't know, man. First seed was all over the place. And it was a ladder, I guess, maybe in the first seed, and this one, man, I don't know. Like seeing that white sword in 3 felt really bad. Wand was kind of free in 8. Like, so I really don't know. Like, I just got all these items. Just it's hard to.
I think we came.
What went different?
I think we came to the conclusion it was the ladder. You got the ladder, probably 25 minutes in. Custom probably didn't get it for the first 50 minutes.
And that changed the routing a lot within some of those dungeons where you were able to
really?
take shortcuts and also be sure that certain things weren't, important items behind them.
Yeah, ladder's
Then-
tricky, right? Because once you get it, you kind of don't really notice that kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
You certainly notice it when you don't have it, I'll tell you what.
Looks like
Yeah.
custom is about to join us.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like every couple minutes we looked over on custom screen, it was, you know, a vertical mode, a horizontal mode, a Chevy room, and he's got to walk around all this stuff, and you know, I think it truly did come down to that earlier ladder pickup.
And welcome in our runner-up, Custom. Welcome.
GG's custom.
Thank you, GG.
Yo, GG's.
Custom, you got to keep your name. Shatty's name got changed during the race, though, and is now known as Caddy. So just be aware of that. We were just talking about what made the difference, and I think we were just saying that the ladder was a big difference.
Yeah, it was,
Shatty had it a
pretty
lot
pretty.
sooner.
I'm just assuming he found 6 earlier.
That is correct, but he didn't. Yeah, he did. I was gonna say he didn't go look for the ladder that soon, but yeah, I guess he did. Now that you say it, I mean, you both dug almost everything, but the ladder let Shatty take some more efficient routes through both 7 and 8.
Oh,
Maybe not
interesting.
7.
I was gonna say I saved those for last anyway. I got that
Yeah,
key really early. I don't know if you grabbed that key early. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah, I had that.
Love getting any key, like, you know, right off the gate. But how about were you at a 3 early on that one? I saw White Sword was like one of my last checks. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, you both had open, or not just open overworld spots, but overworld spots with items or dungeons you were looking for until pretty late in the seed. So
Yeah,
and there was
I
a
mean,
lot
that-
of similarities between your 2 runs here, and just finding level 6, finding that ladder, just that tipped it Shatty's way, is what it seems like.
Yeah, the first seed was kind of the same. Like, it's crazy. Mags rushing. You get mags till like the very end.
Yeah, it was kind of, you know, there was a point where if Custom would have got the ladder a little bit sooner, he still would have known that the power bracelet wasn't required, which would have saved him time and all those checks too. But he just 6 just eluded him for just too long.
Nothing's ever in the grave, man.
Until it is.
Till it is.
I
Jess
think
in
there
chat was cheering once the ladder was in 6, saying, "Oh, Jess theorem says it's there." Blah 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 blah. Suck it,
Oh, look at
everybody.
me! I'm a champion. Blah, blah.
Yep, pretty much. But it was a very exciting race to watch. Everyone in chat was enjoying it, except for about the 30 minutes in the middle where we got to them distracted talking about snacks, and they didn't notice what was going on in the game. So I think you may notice
Sounds about
people
right.
have all left to the grocery store or their nearest KFC or whatever 24-hour places are open right now to get some food. And that's our fault. Rex and I take full responsibility for that.
Full responsibility, 100%. All right, Custom. This is the end of your road in the TTP2 tournament. A great showing, though. We talked you up, praised you. How far you've come since we've had our Ricky Rumble days. What's on your plate coming up?
I'm gonna keep playing the game. I'll be back. I'm not going anywhere.
2K Club? 2K Club?
Tonight didn't help, but that's my next goal, is to hit 2K on race time. We'll see if it happens soon.
I'm sure I'll donate some points to you pretty soon.
That's amazing to me that you're not at 2K. How good you can play. I think you've been playing too many TTPs and not beat the game. I think that's your problem. We'll get you up over 2K very, very quickly here. That's a guarantee.
It is going to happen. I think we're all sure of that.
Well, I appreciate the kind words. Thank you.
They are earned. They are earned. You are a good player. Daddy, I haven't looked at the bracket. I don't even know who you might be facing next. Do you know?
Couldn't tell you. No idea.
Are you excited to play that person?
Oh my god, thrilled.
I know you've got a long history with whoever that is, and yeah, it should be exciting.
Long history, yeah, we go back. It's we've had our ups and downs, but yeah, it should be exciting.
Well, it's going to be either you, Pedantic Potato, or Theorwolf.
Oh my god.
Oh,
wow.
I honestly did not know that. All right, well, I play my game Wolf in about 10 hours from now. So I guess what I should do is just end this interview right now and go get some sleep. And so I'm well rested for that. But I'm not going to.
Yeah, the interview cannot end until we hear
interview until then? I mean, I can't imagine there's much going on, right? SpeedGaming kicking us off. We can have like an 8-hour interview.
Yeah, I mean, we need to know who your favorite celebrity chicken is. cUstOm, do you got a favorite celebrity chicken?
The chicken from Cow and Chicken.
See, Shatty, was that hard? He knew.
That was
he
hard.
just thought,
That was a
he
good
gave it a
answer.
little. He gave it a little bit of thought, and then he had it.
I can't name you one celebrity chicken. That was a really quick answer.
I think if you think
That's
about
very
it, you probably
disappointing.
could.
The Phillies mascot a chicken?
Yes.
I like him. He's got fun.
Or no, not the Phillies. It's San Diego. It's the San Diego chicken. The Phillies, the Fanatic. I'm gonna say that yours is the San Diego chicken. I'm gonna interpret for you.
The old San Diego chicken. But
All
the
right.
where's the Fanatic then? He kind of looks like a chicken. Bird.
I think he's
bird
like
guy.
a bird monster. Yeah.
Bird monster.
Bird Monster is just
I
an
think
unkempt,
Drewis told me he was a
bird.
chicken, so I don't know. Drewis is pretty good, so I just gotta listen to everything he says.
Wikipedia tells me that he is a large, furry green bird with an extendable tongue.
Yeah, green chicken.
I'm gonna accept it. I'm gonna take the Philly
Well,
Fanatic
yeah, I'm
as Chatty's
buy it.
favorite
The
chicken.
Philly Fanatic is my favorite celebrity chicken.
I accept.
Take it or leave it.
I'm taking it. Taking it.
All right. Well, I think you've both earned your snacks, your post-race snacks. I think you can probably look for guidance from Brewers fan JP, who after his previous race went and I believe got a burrito. That might be an option for you too.
It was a quesadilla. Get it right, quesadilla.
Sounds good.
I apologize.
Was
a
it
chicken
loaded or-
quesadilla?
Yeah, how loaded was
Oh
it?
God, I hope it was a chicken quesadilla.
Man, you can get that quesadilla pretty loaded. And it's a pretty fine line between a loaded quesadilla and a burrito.
Kind of depends how you fold it.
Right.
Anyway, we probably should end this stream. Let everyone get to their pre-bedtime snacks. So, just like to thank you both for giving us a good series here. It was very exciting to watch both Game 1 and Game 2. Thank you to my co-commentator Rex, who I'm going to give the last word to, and thank you to Kathy for putting up with all of our ignoring of you during this. You did a great job tracking.
Hi.
Definitely an adequate job tacking. Chatty, you should have said Dom's chicken is your favorite celebrity chicken.
I'm more the steak tip guy. I'm Dom's, but what are you gonna do?
All right. Well, as Pepper said, we are winding down. I've got nothing left to say. Shatty, you good? cUstOm, you good?
I'm good. GG's custom. We'll
Thank you, Shatty.
be using
Thanks
you
for
on a
the,
nightly basis here.
Thanks for the DGen restream. I appreciate it, everyone.
You're welcome.
Perfect. All right. So for all of our runners and trackers and setup people and all of that sort, this is Snacks and Facts signing off. We will see you on the next race.